Hey, you're not allergic to pollen. You're allergic to your habits. Most doctors will tell you to pop another antihistamine. But the truth, backed by clinical science, is that your daily habits might have more impact on flare-ups than your environment itself. Hello, I'm Steve Oliveris. I'm CEO of Pinnacle Allergy, and my challenge to you today is to take charge of your allergy health, starting now. So choose one simple new habit from this video, commit to it every day for the next 30 days, and share your journey with our community. Because your breakthrough could inspire someone else. So let's talk about the allergy epidemic and why we should actually even care. Well, allergies are rising globally, affecting more than 1 in 3 adults and nearly half of all children in developed nations. They're not just an inconvenience. They impact productivity, sleep, mood, and overall quality of life. We spend nearly 90% of our time indoors. That means our daily environment, the air we breathe, the dust we ignore, and the stress we carry is often more influential than the pollen outside. Most advice stops at medication, but what if changing your habits could change your symptoms? So research shows allergies are complex. They're not only about genetics or the season, they're about how you live. Your sleep quality, air circulation, hydration, stress, and even mindset affect your immune system. So let's bust a myth. Allergy sufferers are not just unlucky, they're active participants in their health story. So think about your daily routine. How often do you step outside for fresh air? How often do you replace your air filters? And how many hours of deep, restful sleep do you really get? So drop a comment now with your biggest allergy challenge. We'll tackle it together. So myth busting and why most allergy approaches fail. Let's talk about that for a few minutes. So most people live in reaction mode. A sniffle hits and they reach for medication. But true allergy control begins before symptoms start. Clinical studies show that environment and behavior can reset immune balance within just weeks. That's huge. So instead of asking, what am I allergic to? Start asking, what can I do differently? So today we're going to be focusing on 3 habits that reduce flare-ups and inflammation backed by real science and proven in clinical practice. So habit number 1, your morning air discipline. Most people check pollen counts and panic. They close every window, shut themselves indoors, and unintentionally trap allergens inside. But studies show strategic exposure and air filtration can train your immune system to stay calm. So use a HEPA filter at night. Research proves it improves morning lung capacity and reduces overnight symptom buildup. Step number 2, spend 1 to 3 minutes outside before 9 a.m. That's when pollen levels are the lowest. Stand still, breathe through your nose slowly. This primes your immune system for calmness rather than chaos. In step 3, add 1 moment of gratitude. Why? Because the nervous system listens to mindset. Gratitude decreases cortisol, and that reduces histamine response. Let me tell you about Daniel, one of our followers. Started with a simple morning ritual. 3 minutes outdoors, deep breathing, and a note of gratitude. Within 3 weeks, his sneezing dropped by 70%, and his mornings no longer started with foggy fatigue. So try it tomorrow. Step outside before checking your phone. Take 3 slow breaths through your nose. Then share your experience in the comments. Now, if you don't have or can't use an HEPA filter, use portable air purifiers. Vacuum with a HEPA filter, and then keep windows closed during high pollen hours. But open them briefly early in the morning for circulation. So if air quality is poor, wear a mask outdoors for short stints. You're not avoiding life. You're training your body to adapt. So habit number 2, allergy journaling. Most people guess their triggers, but guessing keeps you stuck. Tracking creates mastery. So why does journaling work? Well, your immune system doesn't flare at random. It responds to patterns, sleep loss, sugar spikes, stress, dehydration. By journaling, you connect those dots. So how do you start? Well, just take a few minutes each night, write down what you ate, how you slept, your stress level, and symptoms. You'll soon see a rhythm emerge. And there's a lot of science behind this. The Journal of Allergy and Clinical Immunology found patients who tracked daily patterns had 43% fewer severe flare-ups because they could anticipate and adjust triggers early. So Maria, one of our patients, believed her spring pollen was her problem. Her journal told her a whole different story. Her flare-ups followed late-night processed snacks and sleep under 5 hours. She adjusted those habits, and within a month, her allergy meds dropped in half. You know, we all get busy. We're just so busy. So you know what? Just record a 30-second voice note before bed. You don't like writing? Use emojis or color codes. Consistency beats perfection. So remember, your journal is not homework. It's a map to a symptom-free life. And that takes us to habit number 3, gratitude, temperature reset. Stress and allergies share the same biological stage. When stress hormones rise, your body releases histamine, fueling inflammation. Cold exposure combined with gratitude resets your nervous system. The Mayo Clinic reports that cold rinses and saline flushes reduce nasal inflammation and histamine levels. And multiple studies show gratitude practices lower stress hormones like cortisol by up to 23%. So twice a day, splash some cold water on your face or saline. Then say out loud 3 things you're grateful for. So follow with 1 deep, slow minute of breathing. That's it. You've just lowered your stress load and boosted your immune tolerance. So Emma, a teacher, was battling year-round allergies and fatigue. Within a month of combining gratitude and cold rinses, she had fewer flare-ups and more focus in class. So I challenge you, try it now. Take a deep breath. Think of 1 thing you're grateful for today. Now imagine starting every morning that way. So if cold water feels too harsh, start with a cool washcloth on your face and neck. So gradually lowering the temperature. If saline rinses feel awkward, use a pre-filled saline spray for a gentler flow. So do this once or twice a day, especially after being outdoors. Now, I got a bonus for you. Digital detox for immune reset. Now, we can't talk about wellness without addressing screen stress. Blue light, constant notifications, and late night scrolling keep your nervous system in flight or fight. That directly weakens your immune regulation. So try a 30-minute phone-free buffer before sleep and after waking. Instead, stretch, breathe, or journal. Studies show just 7 nights of digital detox before bed can improve sleep quality by 67%. And sleep is where your immune system resets. So comment below, what time will you digital curfew start tonight? So in conclusion, let's recap. Morning air discipline, allergy journaling, gratitude temperature reset, and digital detox for immune response. Science proves your body can't heal in chaos, but through habits you teach it, calm it down. So my challenge to you is pick 1 habit right now, commit for 7 days, then share your journey with our community. Because your story might be the spark that changes someone else's life. You've got greatness inside of you. Even if your sinuses scream, that greatness is waiting to be claimed. So here's my final request from you. You can download our Allergy Relief Guide by clicking on the link in this video. You can share this video and help others breathe easier. Add comment below with your chosen habit and questions for our next episode. So let's heal 1 habit at a time. A lot of this information was backed by the International Archives of Allergy Immunology, the Journal of Allergy and Clinical Immunology, the American College of Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology, and the Mayo Clinic, as well as National Sleep Foundation. Thank you for your time. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.